Hey guys, I'm sorry about my recent absence from YouTube. For those of you who don't know, I moved overseas. I moved back to Israel after living for 3 years in New York, and um, yeah, so I've been pretty busy lately, and I don't really have that much time for YouTube. I do try my best to keep up to date and watch videos, though I don't comment as much and I don't do videos as much either. More like this is probably the first video I made since I got here. Um, anyway, this video is going to be about something that's happening in Israel specifically. Um, the moment I moved back, I noticed that there have been a few recent changes in the policy of how the Orthodox Jews are actually pushing their religion into society. Now, a few of those changes, like one good example would be the implementation of a certain of certain bus routes that actually are separated. Like men and women are separated. The women sit in the back, and the guys sit in the front. Now, to be fair, this only applies to the lines that go from a city that is mostly occupied by Orthodox religious Jews to another city which is also mostly occupied by those people. Um, so to be fair, it's not as if other people are prohibited from using this line, and it's not even as if it's being enforced in any way. It's just like a common courtesy for women to sit in the back and the guys sitting in the front. Now, this is due to them not being allowed to look at women who dress provocatively. So that way, even if there's a woman who's dressed provocatively, she sits in the back, and that way they're facing the front so they don't have to see her. Because they think that looking at chicks is sinful. So they're really extreme in that manner. Anyway, back to the point. I wanted to actually make a discussion about a few of these things that they're trying to do. Like, there was a guy in the city I used to live in that made a modification to his store to have two separate entrances, one entrance for men and one entrance for women, and there's a divider in between so that the two can interact. And most of the top-notch rabbis actually commended him for it. Now, the discussion I'm trying to make here is what is your opinion on these two matters? The first one being like a person in his own property that insists that men and women go through separate entrances. Now, should he be allowed to do that, given that his store is supposed to service the public, even though it is still his own personal property? And what about the second example? For a corporation allowing one bus line to actually be separated, men from women, and that women sit in the back like black people were supposed to sit in the back of the bus a few decades ago. You know, all this like kind of separation in a public transportation corporation. Now, again, I'm going to emphasize that this isn't really enforced, but let's just say that the passengers are going to frown upon people who do not respect this. Now, should the bus company be allowed to actually implement this kind of thing, or just say no to them altogether and not provide them with this special line? So I'll be waiting to hear from you guys in the comments, and yeah, I'll probably upload a few videos that are like out of character pretty much. Not really out of character, it's just like probably filming around where I live right now and showing you what it looks like around here and shit like that. Anyway, I guess I'll be kind of back on YouTube, even though I don't really have that much time, so I won't be uploading videos as frequently as I used to, but I'll upload videos once in a while as soon as I like come up with something that I feel like making a video about. See you guys.